Well, the last video around the ghost town of Dorothy was such a success, I figured I would continue on with the quarantine series, as I'm now calling it. Next up, Mortlach, Saskatchewan. Mortlach, Saskatchewan is located just west of Moose Jaw, right along the Trans Canada Highway. Originally incorporated as a village in 1906, Mortlach became a town in 1913 before reverting back to village status in 1949. I have called it my favorite small town in all of Saskatchewan. One of the first features you'll see of the town is actually just out of town to the northwest, and that's this old water tower. Now, one day I had stopped here to photograph some horses in the nearby field, and an old timer came along and told me that this water tower was actually moved here from the nearby town of Parkbag. I don't have anything to back that up other than his oral recollection of the move. Once you actually get into town, you will find the local museum housed inside this old fire hall, which I assume dates to the early 1900s. I've never actually been able to time a visit properly to go into the museum and see it for myself, but I never pass up a chance to photograph it from the outside. The thing that really drew me off the highway and got me to visit the town for the first time was this pair of grain elevators. The Saskatchewan wheat pool in that classic brown color with the fantastic logo was an absolute Saskatchewan classic in every sense of the word. Now, unfortunately, the Alberta pool elevator was demolished in September of 2011, and the White Patterson elevator would follow 8 years later on September the 23rd, 2019. Now, like most prairie towns, Mortlach had a lot more than two grain elevators back in the day, but it was just the pair of them in the era when I was visiting the town. And let this be a lesson, always take the opportunity to photograph them when you have the chance, because you never know when they're going to disappear on you. So that's it for this retrospective on Mortlach. Just a short video this time because, Mortlach is a good 6-7 hours away from home, so we don't get there all that often, so I don't have a lot of material to work with. But I hope you're enjoying this quarantine series, and I will see you at the next one.